Hey, I'm Jem, and today I'm breaking down something that every business owner, freelancer, and agency needs: a simple, beginner friendly system for finding high quality leads without wasting hours scrolling through random profiles or guessing emails that never ever deliver. I'm going to walk you through step by step through the exact 3-step tool I personally use and recommend here. Tool number one, LinkedIn Sales Navigator. This is where you find the right US based prospects. Tool number two, Contact Out Chrome extension. This helps you pull accurate contact details instantly. Tool number three, Never Bounce or Million Verifier. You'll use these to verify emails so your outreach actually hits the inbox instead of the spam folder, okay? And don't worry, you don't need to be a tech expert to make this work. If you can, click, filter, and copy and paste, you're good, okay? It's just basic skills here. Here's what we're going to be covering in this video today: how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find qualified prospects in the US, how to extract their real contact details, how to verify everything properly. And lastly, if all of this feels overwhelming to you, or you just want leads done for you and delivered straight to you, I actually offer pre-qualified and fully verified leads for business owners. So if you want me to handle everything from sourcing to validating, just reach out. All right, let's jump into the first step here. Before you can start messaging anyone, you need the right people, not random profiles, not people who will never buy from you, not leads outside your target location. You need qualified prospects with the right job titles in the right industries. And the best tool for that is LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Okay. LinkedIn Sales Navigator is very powerful, but only if you know exactly who you're trying to find. Before touching a single filter, you need a clear target. Define your target clearly. This is where most people get it wrong. They go too broad here. If you can describe your ideal prospect in one sentence, you're ready. Example, I help independent auto dealers in the US by finding their CEOs and founders who make purchase decisions. This tells you the industry, auto dealerships, the location, the United States, the specific roles you need, CEO, founder, etc. Add the buyer type, top level decision makers. The clearer you are here, the easier the next steps become. Number two, use precise Sales Navigator filters. Now, inside Sales Navigator, you're going to use filters that laser focus your search. Here's exactly what you should set: geography, United States, optional, narrow down further by state or cities if needed. Example, Phoenix, Arizona. This helps you avoid leads in regions you're not targeting. Industry, choose the industry that matches your prospects. Example, automotive dealerships. This ensures you're not pulling leads from unrelated fields. Titles, this is where the magic happens. Use the exact job titles listed here: CEO, founder, president, co-owner, co-founder, owner, etc., etc. These are the absolute top decision makers inside small and mid-sized dealerships. Company headcount, choose the size of business that fits your offer. Example, 11 to 200 employees. Small dealership, choose a lower range. Larger dealership groups, go higher. This helps you avoid leads who are too small or too corporate for what you offer. Save qualified profiles. As you scroll through the results, don't rush. Click into profiles, check their job history, location, and responsibilities. Make sure they're a fit. When they qualify, just save them. Click Save Lead, add them to a specific list. Example, Phoenix Auto Dealers, CEOs, and founders. This keeps everything organized and easy to track. Number four, build your working sheet. Now you're going to create your working database. This is your lead sourcing control center. At a minimum, include name, title, company, LinkedIn URL, city, location, notes. Example, independent dealership, owner operated, perfect decision maker. This sheet is what you'll use for extracting contact details next. Let's say I'm targeting CEOs and founders in Phoenix, Arizona. Here's exactly how I do it. Set geography, Phoenix, Arizona, industry, automotive dealerships, titles, CEO, founder, owner. Company size, 11 to 200 employees. LinkedIn Sales Navigator might show 40 qualified leads. From there, I saved all 40 to my lead list. Then I chose the best 20 and added them to my Google Sheet so I can extract their contact info later. Now you got a clean, targeted list of real prospects, not random names. Now you built your list. Now that you got your ideal CEOs, founders, and owners neatly saved and organized in your sheet, it's time for the part that everyone thinks is complicated, but honestly, it becomes super easy once your workflow is set up. You're going to pull their actual contact information, not email guesses, not generic company inboxes, not info at or support at emails that nobody reads. I'm talking about finding their real work emails, the ones they personally check. And the best part, you don't need to manually search Google, dig through company sites, or waste time trying to guess formats like first name dot last name at company.com or initials at company.com. Nope, we're not doing any of that. We're going to let contact out do the heavy lifting for you. So let's break it down step by step. Extracting contact info using contact out. Contact Out is one of the simplest and most accurate tools for pulling emails and sometimes even phone numbers directly from a LinkedIn profile. Here's how to use it. Add the Contact Out Chrome extension and sign in. Head to the Chrome Web Store, search for Contact Out, and add it to your browser. Once it's installed, click the extension, sign in or create an account. Make sure it's active on LinkedIn. Now, it only takes a minute, and after that, you're ready to start pulling contacts instantly. Open each LinkedIn profile from your sheet. Go back to your lead sourcing sheet. For each person you saved earlier, CEOs, founders, and owners, open their LinkedIn profile in a new tab. Tip: work in batches of 10 profiles at a time. This keeps the process fast and avoids getting overwhelmed. Click the Contact Out icon. Once the profile loads, you'll see the Contact Out button somewhere on the right side. Click it. Within a second or two, Contact Out will automatically pull out primary email, secondary email if available, phone number sometimes available, confidence levels for each email. It's completely hands off. You don't have to type anything or guess anything. It's all fetched for you. Perfect. There we have it. All right, that's my new email. So this is we tried it. All right. So another powerful feature Contact Out offers is the Find Work email option. This lets you generate a professional email by simply entering the company domain, even if LinkedIn doesn't show an email at all. Here's how it works. Open the person's LinkedIn profile, click the Contact Out Chrome extension icon, go to the Find Work Emails section, enter the person's name, enter the company domain. For example, if you search for Cem Unlu, domain eliteheightconsulting.com, which is, our main name, Contact Out will generate Cem at eliteheightconsulting.com. This feature is extremely helpful when you know the company website, but Contact Out cannot pull the email directly from the LinkedIn profile. It speeds up sourcing and fills in gaps where other tools usually fail. Copy the contact details into your sheet. Now you're going to take the info Contact Out gives you and put it into your working database. For each CEO, founder, owner, copy email address, confidence level, phone number if they provide it. This helps you quickly see which contacts are strong and which might need extra checking. I also recommend adding a note like direct email, secondary email, personal email, catch-all domain. These notes help a lot when verifying emails later. Okay? Number 5, grab one personalization line while you're on their profile. This part is optional, but very powerful when you're doing outreach. Since you're already on their profile, just pay attention to something that stands out, something you can use later in your outreach. Look for things like a recent achievement, a post they engaged with, something in their About section, a milestone, example 10 years at the company, an expansion announcement. This makes your outreach feel human, not robotic. Just write a short note on your sheet with something like posted about dealership expansion last month, recently promoted to CEO, celebrating 5 years at the company. This takes literally 10 seconds and increases reply rates dramatically. Let's say I open a LinkedIn profile of a founder of a Toyota auto dealership in Florida. Contact Out might give me something like Earls at earlstewarttoyota.com. I paste that into my sheet. Then I add a note like founder since date, recently shared a post about achievement. Now the lead is qualified, organized, and ready for verification. This is exactly how you build a high quality lead list, not just names and emails, but context because, you're killing two birds with one stone here. You're collecting the leads, but you're also getting personalization while you're on their profile. All right. So now that you got the emails, real emails, targeted emails, emails from CEOs, founders, and owners who can actually make decisions. But hold up, don't hit send yet. Not yet, because here's the thing most beginners don't know. Even one bad email can damage your sender's reputation. Too many bounces can put your domain on a blacklist. And once your domain reputation drops, your messages go straight into spam, even when you're contacting valid prospects. All that hard work is then wasted. We're not letting that happen. Before sending anything, we need to verify every email so your outreach stays clean, safe, and inbox ready. And the best way to do that is using Never Bounce or Million Verifier. Both tools clean your list, tell you which emails are safe, and protect your deliverability. So let's walk through it. This step is all about quality control. You already have your list. Now you need to make sure every email on that list is sendable. Here's exactly how we're going to do it. Choose your verification tool. You only you only need one here, not both. Okay, just pick one. Narrowbounce is super accurate, beginner-friendly interface. Million Verifier is cheaper and also very reliable. Either one is perfectly fine. I've used both. They both do the same job. Pick whichever you prefer. Number 2, export your emails from your sheet into a CSV. Highlight the column with the emails you pulled from Contact Out, whether it's 20, 100, or 2,000 emails, then export them as a CSV file. Most verifiers require CSV format because it reads cleanly and avoids formatting issues. Number 3, upload the CSV into the bulk verifier. Inside Never Bounce or Million Verifier, look for the bulk verification button, upload your CSV file, and hit start verification. The tool will begin scanning each email to check if the mailbox exists, if the domain accepts emails, if it's a risky inbox, if it's invalid or disabled. This usually takes anywhere from seconds to a few minutes, depending on your list size. Let's review the results here, okay? Once verification is done, your file will be categorized. Here's what each status means. Valid, 100% keep these. These are your clean, safe, inbox-ready emails. Accept all. These domains accept everything but don't confirm the mailbox. Risky, but sometimes usable. If it's a CEO founder at a real company, it's often still worth sending. Unknown, mailbox didn't reply, could be inactive, could be protected. Flag these and maybe test later, but don't use them in your main campaign. Invalid, these will bounce, delete them immediately. They will hurt your domain reputation if you email them. Okay. Now we got to update your sheet with verification statuses. Okay. For every lead, add one column labeled verification status. Inside that column, create a drop down menu with the following options: valid, accept all, unknown, and valid. This makes your sheet cleaner, easier to manage, and more organized, just like a real CRM. I upload a list of 200 dealership emails into Neverbounce or Million Verifier. This is an example that I'm going to walk you through here right now, okay? After a few minutes, the results come back. 150 are valid, 30 are unknown, and 20 are invalid. Here's what I do next. I keep the 150 that are valid. These are just ready to send. I flag the 30 unknown. Maybe I'll test them later at low volume. I could straight up just delete the invalid ones. They're completely useless and harmful to your sending reputation. Just like that, my list is clean, verified, and safe. This is how you protect your domain, keep your deliverability strong, and make sure your outreach lands in the inbox where it belongs. All right, let's wrap it all up here. By now, you've learned how to build a complete professional lead sourcing system from scratch using only 3 tools. Let's quickly recap everything you accomplished here. LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You learned how to find highly targeted, ultra specific prospects by filtering by city, industry, headcount, and job title. Contact Out. You learned how to extract accurate emails and phone numbers with one click and added personalization notes. Never Bounce or Million Verifier. You learn to clean your list and verify your list so emails land in the primary inbox, removing invalids and flagging unknowns. With these 3 steps, you now have a complete, beginner friendly lead sourcing system that you can use in any niche, any state, and in any market. This is the exact workflow agencies use. This is what B2B lead generation companies charge hundreds or thousands of dollars for. It's a very simple process. And now you can do it yourself step by step. But before we close this video, I want you to know something important. There are many other powerful lead generation tools you can explore as you grow. Some well-known ones include Apollo, ZoomInfo, Hunter, Scrap, Lucia, Clearbit, Clay.com, but you don't need all of them. But as you scale, you might mix and match tools depending on your volume and niche. So it's good to know these tools. These are available. These are optional, and you might have a need for them later down the line once you scale, once you grow, once you've mastered the essentials and basics. Okay. But now back to the ending. Listen, if you don't have the time or the patience, or you simply want ready to use leads without any of the research, I've got you. I offer pre-qualified, verified leads that are ready to plug straight into your outreach. Every lead I deliver is hand sourced, verified, clean, accurate, and actually relevant to your niche. Whether you need CEOs, founders, real estate owners, contractors, auto dealers, or SaaS founders, I can source them for you. Or if you want something fully customized, I can build a 100% niche specific list based on whatever targeting you want. So if you want to skip the manual work and get leads delivered to you, ready to send, message me now. Hit the like button if this walkthrough helped you. Subscribe to the channel for more tutorials on lead generation, outreach systems, and client acquisition, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next video. If you don't want to message me, you can check out the links in the description as well. I appreciate you watching, and if you want the leads done for you, just reach out. I'll take care of everything from sourcing to verifying to organizing the sheets for you. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.